Welcome back, race fans, and most importantly, thank you all for the thoughts and prayers over the past week for me and my family, my mom, my wife, my brother. Please remember to please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. As my mom and my wife are home. My brother is still in the hospital, but. Thank you all for reaching out and making sure everything is okay. Steven, we're thinking about you, buddy. I know you're hurting pretty badly out there. We're, praying for you. Keep Steven, guys, in your prayers as well. He's dealing with some stuff right now, too. So, but, it's not about us. We got some racing to do tonight. I know you all have missed it. And, well, guys, I've missed it too. So glad to have you all back here. Of course, if you don't know me, if you forgot about me, well, my name is Joshua Medlock. I don't think anybody's forgot about me. See Brittany Kennedy out there, Brian and Steven. See y'all out there hanging about here tonight. Talladega for the Downforce Racing Cup Series. Round number 7 here tonight. I don't know why that did not go up there like it was supposed to, but it did not. Gonna have to get back into the swing of things, it looks like. All right, there we go. Round 7 here, season 15 at Talladega, presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Now, we've already got the pre-race analytics pulled up here as well, looking at an air temp of 65, a track temp of 77. Now, 80 laps here tonight, so our stages are going to run here at Stage 1, white at 20, and the caution at 21. Stage 2 will be 40 for the white, and then 41 for the checkered, and then the shootout to the finish. 200 miles, no tire limits, 100% fuel, 3 fast repairs, and 2 GWC attempts. And we could see a few drivers use 1 or 2 fast repairs here tonight. We'll see what happens. It is Dega. It is super speedway racing. We could have the big one at any point in time here tonight. Now, pit road, 55 miles an hour, of course, at any super speedway or really any track in general. You're looking at, the pit road being a make it or break it spot, and here you lose the draft and you don't have that yellow to help you out. You're looking to go a lap down, I'd say pretty quickly, due to pack driving. So we'll see if everybody's able to kind of stay on the lead lap and who they're going to work with here tonight. Now, our pace speed here at Talladega is 70 miles an hour. Now, we do have the point standings updated as well. We got about a minute left here in practice, so we're going to go ahead and step aside. We're going to get to the national anthem. When we come back, we'll look at the point standings, see where everybody's at in qualifying, and then we'll get to some interviews and some super speedway racing here tonight. So hang tight, folks. We'll be right back.
Can you see This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Qualifying underway here at Talladega for the Downforce Racing Cup Series. And right at the moment, we have Vinny Estes up at the top spot with Bob Lacavara running in the P2 position. Now, they do get 4 laps here, so while they continue, stretching out their laps and seeing how quick they can be, and we're going to go ahead and step aside here, look at the point standings coming into this afternoon. Now, Jeff Hollingsworth is up in the top spot here tonight, folks, after winning back on Iowa. Of course, he has been very consistent in where he finishes, so he's been keeping everything, kind of at bay with the drivers behind him. Now he is at 327. Vinny Estes coming in with his 3rd win of the season, winning last week at Nashville Super Speedway, 310.17 behind Jeff. Charlie Woods in 3rd at 278, 49 behind the leader, and 32 behind Vinny. Todd McGregor in 4th at 259, 68 behind the leader, 19 behind Charlie. Paul Carmine, Mr. PK there at 5th at 248, 79 behind the leader, 11 behind Todd. Austin Williams also with the win on the season. He's back up 4 spots into 6th at 207, 120 behind the leader and 41 behind PK. Michael Whitaker down a spot into 7th at 199, 128 behind the leader and 8 behind Austin. Terry Adams down a spot into 8th at 188 and 139 behind the leader and 11 behind Michael. Dave Hunt staying in 9th at 185, 142 behind the leader and 3 behind Terry. And Keith Hanlon going to be down to settle the top 10 in 10th at 178, 149 behind the leader and 7 behind Dave. John Anders set up a spot into 11th at 146, 181 behind the leader and 32 behind Keith. We have a tie here for 12th between Timothy No Name Bates up 2 spots and Stephen Lane, who unfortunately, as we are aware, dealing with some issues here tonight. Now he is down, it says down a spot, but he's actually tied with Timothy for 12th at 140. 187 behind the leader, but only 6 behind John. Abram Ghostin down a spot into 14th and 120. 207 behind the leader, 20 behind Steven and Timothy. Chris Walker up a spot into 15th at 116. 211 behind the leader and 4 behind Abram. And Corey Moore going to round out the top 16 in 16th, up 2 spots at an even 100. 227 behind the leader and 16 behind Chris. And noted here in the point standings, Ryan Patty, of course, with a win on the season as well. Now we will take a look here. I will discuss the truck series here in just a little bit. Since I was unable to make it Tuesday, we'll kind of give some inside, some plugs there for Tuesday night as well. The Growmasters Truck Series for Downforce. Looking at it right now, though, it looks like Daniel Williams up in that top spot here tonight in qualifying. Under 3 minutes to go to Mid-South, a number 8 car. And it looks like he is the last driver to come out and pull a lap for qualifying. So 15 drivers have qualified. Mike Whitaker and Ross Rawlings looks like is choosing maybe not to here. Do not know. We will see. Daniel is technically not done. He has one more lap he could do. But it looks like he is going to be done here. We'll give it about another minute before we get Daniel down here and have a talk with him. King, I do believe they are. They are always looking for like-minded but hard racing drivers. You can go onto their Facebook Downforce Racing Series, as well as send them a message on the iRacing website or the iRacing UI or whatever to their league page and see if they can, see if you're welcome to race. I do believe they are. It's a great group of guys. I've been with these guys. I looked at it. I've been with these guys 3 years. Not 3 seasons. 3 years. Mind you, they do about 2 to 3, maybe 4 seasons a year, depending on, if they can get, that many in. So I've been with these guys quite a while. It is a great group of individuals and great guys to get to know for sure. But we're going to get Danny down here real quick. Mr. Daniel Williams, he's going to grab the pole out here tonight. We're going to talk to him right now. Daniel, buddy, got a copy? Daniel Williams, Josh Redlock in the booth, got a copy. Because I use the same stream, the same OBS setup for the truck series. That's why you see it. Daniel Williams, got a copy. I don't think Danny wants to talk. We'll get him back up there to the OGR room. Maybe try to get him back down here in just a minute. But the Growmasters company, Mr. Greg out there, he sponsors their truck series on Tuesday night. So, well, that's why you see it. OBS is probably one of the best free streaming platforms that you can get. I hate XSplit, so That is why Grow Masters is on there. All right, well, let's see if we can get Danny back down here real quick. Danny, got a copy there, buddy?
Got it.
Hey, man, well, you're going to grab the pole out here tonight for Talladega. Congratulations for round number 7, buddy. Well, you know, Talladega, you know, super speedway racing, man, it's a crapshoot. But how you feeling out here tonight?
I'm feeling good.
All right. Think you got something to bring it home into victory lane here this evening?
Well, I think everybody's got a shot at this one.
Everybody's, yeah, well, you ain't wrong there, buddy. Well, starting off strong, starting out front. You know how things can play out here. Don't have to go over it, but congratulations on the pole out here tonight, buddy. And, you know, let's see what happens. Lap by lap, bud. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good luck.
Oh, and I pulled him up there too soon. But thank you there, Danny, for the good luck there. And looks like we will get him on the grid here. So let me go ahead and get all of this off of here. And we're going to get the MaxspeedTV starting grid out here tonight. We just talked to him there, but Daniel Williams grabbing the pole, 52.847. Congratulations to Danny again on the pole here tonight. Vinny Maestas going to start on the outside of him in second. Bob Lockamara third. Corey Moore in fourth. Tyrone fifth. Charlie Woods going to start sixth here tonight. Tristan Perrine. There we go. I get to say it again. They're in seventh. Austin Williams in eighth. And over fifth tonight, the Jeff Hollingsworth is going to start 10th tonight. Mr. John Anderson in 11th. Keith Hanlon in 12th. Paul Crumrine, Mr. PK there in 13th. Todd McGregor 14th. Lonnie Barrington 15th. Ross Rawlings did not qualify. He'll start 16th. And Mike Whitaker likewise did not qualify here tonight. He'll start in the back at the tail end in 17th. And of course, we pacing here at Talladega. 6th, yep. Eric, yeah, glad to see you out there, buddy. Yeah, it's been it's been a minute for sure. For me, anyway. On the backstretch here at Talladega, coming into turn number 3 momentarily. I've been hearing that the top side is a little brick wall out here today. We'll see if the race is any different than practice. But this track is wide, folks. So a lot of 3 and 4 wide. A big possibility here tonight. Just kind of waiting, you know, on that pace car to dive off to the safety of a pit road here. Down to the safety of pit road, of course, are a green flag. The last race for them here tonight, Chevyland by Bubba Winningham. Big thank you to Bubba. And there we go, Chevyland green. Boogity, 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 folks. We're super speedway racing here tonight. Going for Charlie. I don't really consider Charlie a type of upset pick, to be honest with you. But then again, Talladega is a crapshoot. Anybody can win it. Vinny Maestas already taking over the lead here, as Daniel falling backwards to the 3rd position. So coming through the tri-oval here at Talladega. Remember, start finish line at the exit of pit road. The first lap, it looks like is going to go to, I think, Corey got that. He did. Corey Moore leading the first lap here tonight in the Grow Masters of 45. And why isn't my camera's working? There we go. And don't look now, but look who is up front. There he comes from 6 already. Charlie Woods. Oh, Charlie already peeking out here. Now Austin Williams up toward the front, being helped by Jeff Hollingsworth. Austin leading a lap there, and we're going to probably be seeing a lot of passing early on. Everybody's trying to find some teammates here, and we got a few of them already up here working together. Austin Williams, Jeff Hollingsworth, Charlie Woods, Todd McGregor, just to kind of name a few. Daniel Williams, Ross Rawlings, all kind of sandwiched here together. So, you know, these guys are going to be kind of working together. PK not too far back, right behind PK. Well, right behind Bob is Tyrone. Bob's on the inside here. Bob started up into 3rd here, and he's kind of fell back to 11th already. But, you know, it's a long race. Can't win it on the first lap, but, well, if you all know how racing works, you can definitely lose it on the first lap. So, they will be able to make it, I would assume, stage 1. I don't think they'll be able to do stage 2, stage 1 and 2. But we will definitely see them come down to pit for stage 1 and stage 2. And then that shootout to the finish here up front now. Jeff Hollingsworth with Keith Hanlon in tow. Austin to the inside. Jeff going to lead that lap. Todd McGregor also on the outside. The 91 of Ross Rawlings. Corey Moore on the inside. And, oh, we got a car off here. That is going to be the 70 of Vinny Maestas off pace here. Might have got bumped out of shape there. Sent him back. Now he's right up ahead of Bob here. Bob right behind a very good driver. If I was Bob, I'd try to follow Vinny every step of the way throughout the race here tonight. Vinny trying to steal some side draft already here early on. Nothing wrong with that. Right now, everybody's still pretty much nose to tail. Not really a whole lot, I would say, going on per se. 2 and 3 wide. A lot of passing, though, early on here. Yeah, that was a good save by Vinny for sure. Keith Hanlon just pushed Jeff fully up to the front. Jeff drops in front of a teammate there of Austin Williams. Got Jeff, Austin, and Charlie on the inside here. Teammates, by the way, for the OGR guys. The other guys, the old guys, I don't know, the other guys, them guys. It's just a bunch of guys. Kind of going through here, seeing some 3 wide going on. That is the 96 on the outside here. That's PK by himself. He doesn't have any type of help yet. And it looks like PK gonna drop it right behind John Anderson. See John in the 56, the NOS 96 behind him. The 1 of Tyrone. Here comes the 70 again of Vinny May Estes looking to the outside. Now that far outside line starting to get some cars, led by the 71 of Todd McGregor. And you see the run they get on the backstretch. However, a lot of weaving and a lot of bobbing going on. You gotta be careful, especially if you're the driver behind, well, let's say Todd McGregor here. So behind Todd, the 91 of Ross Rawlings. Ross has gotta be careful as we go 3 wide again here at Talladega. Keith Hanlon, Vinny May Estes. And that is, I believe, the one of Tyrone on the outside. Now the outside line going again. We see more drivers start to go out there and they'll come down. They'll go in front and go out there and they'll come down. I think they're doing that on purpose. I think they're trying to get me confused here. Yeah, they don't, yeah, these guys, yeah, old guys, these guys, them guys, their guys. Make up an old McDonald farm song about the OGR guys. And a battle for the lead, some side drafting going on. And I don't think Vinny got it. Yeah, he did. Okay, so I was wrong. Vinny stole that away from Keith Hamlin here. Keith is now up front, though, ahead of Vinny May Estes on the inside. 10 laps into the race, guys. And we are going to be about 11 laps away from stage 1 already here. Go ahead and get the text put out for that. Yeah, it's an adrenaline pusher for sure. Here we go, lap number 11, white flag in 10 more laps. They have to finish lap 20, so when they take 21, so 10 more laps to go. You would think that 80 lap race would be a short race, but it's really not, to be honest. It's quite long. Well, 80 ain't long. I see a lot of people run 94 laps at Talladega. Usually that's half of the distance that real NASCAR uses. But 80 laps, I think, is plenty. A lot of side-by-side up front. Now PK up front. He's led a lap here. A lot of drivers already, too, folks. Picking up the bonus point. No, the 70 shoved in the middle here. Vinny May Estes. He is in what I call the sucker hole. Well, he was. Well, he technically still is. Because if you don't have no help or you can't figure out how to get down and he has no help, he just keeps falling back. It looks like he is going to find the low side here as he goes a little bit more single file on the inside line here. And there it is. It finally updated. Charlie leading the lap here tonight. Well, your pick, Brian. He's up front. Yep. Oh, no, we got a yellow. Whoa, no. Oh, no. John Anderson. This happened right at the tail end of that pack here. And, man, they were running so good, too. And Oh, no, what happened? A little bit of a four-wide situation, it looks like. Looks like John was on the inside. Let's see here what happened to John. He's on the inside. Man, what a run he gets here, too. It looks like the saw right there. It looks like the 71 of Todd McGregor and the 23 of Lonnie Barrington. As, you know, both the 56 and the 71 was going to the inside of the 23. It looks like it might have just stole the air off of Lonnie. And, yeah. And he goes, yeah, you can see the wobble right there. And, yep, contact made. And then John is right there at the bottom of the 71. And that pushes the 71 into the right rear quarter panel of John, and unfortunately John goes around. He's going to get a little bit more damage from the wall, but man, you know, that could have been a lot worse than what it came out to be. Now, assuming John does have some damage, I would imagine he'll probably use a fast repair here. They get 3 of them, so you know, you can get down there, get a new car, and then you don't have to worry about going a lap down. But we'll see if he does decide to go ahead and use one, which I think he did. If I was him, I would have done the same thing, and yeah, he used one as well. Todd McGregor also went ahead and used a fast repair here too. Why not? You've got them. Still early, and you got 2 more. So just, you know, use one, and hopefully nothing major else happens here. All right. Hey, Paul, man. Glad to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's been a bit, man. Not only, you know, me seeing you, but y'all seeing me, too. So, you know, glad to see you out there, man. Yeah, Psycho Sid. He was actually from West Memphis, Arkansas, which is on the other side of the state where I live. I live in Fort Smith. He's in West Memphis, so you got to go from west to east all the way to 40 through Little Rock, and yeah. So, but yeah, I remember him. All right, well, let's see here. Lights are going to go off. We've got Charlie, Tristan, Tyrone Austin, PK, Vinny, Corey, Mike, Jeff, Bob, top 10. Hanover, Ross, Keith, Lottie, Daniel, Todd, and John. That is all 17 drivers. All 17 are still on the lead lap. And, of course, I got to mention it because everybody knows I'm a fan. College football started back today, and Arkansas's playing, so go Hogs. Well, we're smoking UAPB right now in Little Rock, so, you know, not even watching it. We're beating them 49-0. All right, well, let's see here. 16. About 5 more laps, so when we hit lap 17 here, they gotta finish lap 17. But we'll be hitting lap number 17 here, folks. About 4 more laps before the end of stage number 1. You don't know who Psycho Sid is? Wow. Look him up. All right, pace car is down to the safety of pit road on the apron. Charlie is going to get us going here momentarily into the restart zone. Here we go. Of course, green flag sponsored by Chevyland, and there we go. Chevyland Green back out again here tonight in the market for a new vehicle. Do you know where to travel, or do you live close by? Doesn't matter. Chevyland has you covered. With the assortment of vehicles online, you can shop Chevyland.com, and the best part is they will bring it to you. Visit Chevyland.com, located in Shreveport, Louisiana. Tell them MaxspeedTV sent you. Shout out to Bubba Winningham, sponsor of MaxspeedTV of the Green Flag. Of course, tonight is the last night for the Green Flag sponsor. Cancer is a sad thing. It really is. My mom's fighting it as well. All right, Charlie, Tristan. Now, Tristan looking to lead a few laps here as well. He is running in the P2 spot right behind Charlie. Tyrone right behind them. You've got Awesome Austin on there on the outside, leading that second line with the 70 of Vinny Maestas. You know, here you really got to just be with whoever you can be with. We'll see here how everything kind of plays out. Got a lot of movement again going on from the front to the back here. Todd McGregor, he's playing it safe. He is losing the draft a little bit, but he is playing it a little safer. He's kind of hanging back here, be like, all right, well, if something happens, at least I got time to react. And, oh, looks like Jeff got either pushed out, pushed down, or something, but he kind of fell back, had to get back up onto the track safely, and he's going to lose a couple of spots as John Anderson trying to push around him on the outside here. It looks like he will do just that. John's going to drop it right down in front of him. John's got a good run here to the back bumper of the 96 of PK. 3 wide up front, folks. And are we still going to go 3 wide? Well, we got Vinny Maestas and Tristan Perrine now up front. Yes, I said Perrine. Again, I do that for a reason. It's actually pronounced Perrine, but I call him Perrine because I can get away with it. Oh, man, Austin all over the, well, he was all over the tail of Tristan, that he pulls right in front of Bob, sees the run coming, and well, that kind of slows the outside line down. Now let's see if they can get a good comeback out of turn 2 on the back stretch here. Bob all over the tail of the 15, trying to get him a shove up toward the front. Not happening just yet. Watching that far outside line again, though, folks. There's that third lane really forming up again. That's PK trying to have it his way. And it looks like Austin. Oh, Austin trying to go with a teammate. Not able to do it. Now PK in the sucker hole. And there is our stage here tonight, folks. Stage 1 has been completed, and stage 1 is going to go to Vinny Maestas here tonight. Of course, the top 5 do receive stage points as well. There's already cures for cancer. Don't let them tell you otherwise. They keep it under wraps for population control. Don't let them tell you there's not. There is. That is a whole touchy subject. So, we won't discuss the politics around that here on MaxspeedTV, okay? Well, that's for some other time. All right, well, Vinny May asked us grabbing the stage victory, or one of the stages, stage 1 victory here. And, uh-oh, he's blinking a little bit. Is he back? Yeah, he is back. So we'll get Vinny up here in just a moment. We'll have a little chit-chat with him and talk about his run here and the, the little caution we had. And what it's like down there on the racetrack here tonight. Plenty of racing left, yes. Yeah, plenty of racing to go. We are not done. It looks like Lonnie Barrington, looks like a few drivers going to stay out here, possibly maybe going to lead a lap, maybe come back down. I don't know. We'll see. Do got to get back on Vinny here, though, and he is coming back out. Let's go ahead and get him down here real quick. I know he's here. Yep, there he is. Vinny, got a copy? Vinny, got a copy?
Yes, sir. Right here. Wrong button.
Yeah, I know. It's been one of those weeks, too, for me. I know how you feel. Well, stage 1 winner out here, buddy. We had a little yellow there at about, I don't know, what was it, about laps 15, 16, somewhere around in there. But, you know, a lot of good racing, a lot of hard racing out there. But talk about it, man. How was the first round there for you?
I felt good. Outside lane is definitely where it's at. Inside lane just can't get it together. I mean, you got to be locked in the first lane to get anywhere. And I'm sure you've seen it. There's a struggle there. So yeah. I was struggling on the inside. I definitely, even if I pushed a little bit on the outside, it was even worse. So there's a lot of bouncing back and forth between lanes, and
yeah.
Luckily we picked the right time. We made it 3 wide on accident one time, but we pulled it off.
Yeah.
It's a tough one, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely a tough one. The setup is a little loose, and it's a little tight if you're, full throttle into the corner. But yeah, you definitely got to be on your toes.
Well, I know practice. A lot of drivers were talking about, going to the outside line. It seemed like it's just a brick wall. Is that totally different here in the race? Has that changed?
As far as the beginning or practice, is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, the practice, it felt like, a couple of drivers were saying that, when you go out to the outside line, it just felt like a brick wall. Just nothing was going. Is the outside line not doing that? Is it going here in the race time?
Yeah, definitely different, when you got 2 lanes, especially when you got help in the back. Everyone's able to hold their line, and you can get on their bumpers without, moving them too much. And it will move. I mean, it's done that 3 times so far already. So
yeah.
The lead change is gonna be crazy. Inside lane, it's just hard.
Okay.
It's hard because if you do one wrong tap, it's gonna send them a little bit more inside. So the outside lane is where it's at. It's definitely faster. It's easier to be smoother. And yeah, definitely I'm going for the outside lane, especially for the end.
All righty. Well, we'll see what happens. A lot of racing left to go, Vinny. So but good luck down there. Congratulations on the stage 1 win, man. We'll see what happens in stage 2. Good luck, bud.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll get him back up there. We're going to get back up here. We're going to get that off there. Go ahead and get set for stage 2 here. I will talk about the Grow Masters Truck Series here in just a little bit, guys. I want to get through at least the first 2 stages here tonight for the Truck Series. I know we had some questions out there in chat about Tuesday night. I was going to broadcast it. Had an emergency situation, had to leave. I did keep the stream going for everybody. It's still there. No commentary, of course, but we'll kind of talk about you know, the winner there, where everybody started and how many cautions they had, this, that, and the other. But, you know, other than that, that's about all I would be able to tell you because I was not here. Oh, my favorite game board game. You'd have to go all the way back to when I was a kid, called Mousetrap. Now, they have it again, but, oh, man, there ain't nothing like the original Mousetrap. That is my favorite. All right, well, here we go. Pace car is off and away, coming to lap 24 here. Green flag for stage number 2. Lottie Barrington up front here, did not pit. We will get to those who pitted and who did not. Stevie Landgreen back out again here tonight. Stage 2 underway here this evening. Lottie didn't come down pit road. Todd McGregor, Keith Hanlon, or Daniel Williams did not hit. And we're only out here at about 10 laps anyway, so he decided to go ahead and stay out. Of course, pitting during that yellow probably let them do that, as we are seeing a lot of movement already. 3 wide mid-pack here. And it would not surprise me if somebody will decide to go ahead and sneak it 4 wide. Didn't tell you who, but it wouldn't surprise me. We are watching, of course, Keith Hanlon now leading. He is leading the way, looking to grab his first lap here tonight, and he done just that. 1 lap in the book for Keith, picking up a bonus point here. As the outside line is still, I don't know, this outside line back here and the middle line is not moving much. We'll see how that all works out as we continue down the laps here, as we're on the 91 of Ross Rawlings in the sucker hole, as I like to call it. He has no help. Nobody. Okay, here we go. Now he's got some help. He's got Charlie behind him, trying to steal some side draft here a little bit. 4 wide at Dega. There we go again. 4 wide at Dega. Now we're back to 3. Boy, that was a little scary. But everybody held on to it. Good job. Still 3 wide back there. Now, you can go 3 wide here, but it's still got to be careful. Up front, though, Keith Hanlon, Vinny Maestas, Austin Williams, Mike Whitaker, John Anderson, all kind of pulling away. Top 5 really starting to separate themselves. And oh no, we're wrecking. Bob's going around. Corey's involved. Daniel's involved. Oh no. We kind of caught that live. It looks like it might have initiated back here with Mr. Corey Moore and Bob Locavara. We'll get a little look at it here and kind of see what happened as we turn the camera here. It looks like right there, Corey does go to the inside and right up. Oh, right there, it looks like the right front to the left rear into Bob Locavara. And that is kind of what set the stage here for this yellow. Yeah, right there. And unfortunately, that is going to spin Bob. Bob's going to get it again. And Daniel Williams is also going to get caught up in this too. Right there, as Lonnie Barrington and Corey get a piece of one another right there. And then right there, Daniel, wrong spot, wrong time. He's going to get a piece. Oh, and a hard lick by Daniel Williams into the wall. And Corey takes a hard lick. also into that inside wall, and he goes backwards. Now, he didn't hit it as hard as what Daniel did, but that was a hard lick for sure. He got it wound down enough, but still, he did hit it. But man, Daniel Williams, is somebody gonna need to check on Daniel here, because that was a slobber knocker of a hit there, right there, and he's got it locked up. There is nothing that he could have done either. Man, and of course, Bob gonna get some damage too from that. Man, oh man. Well, I think some fast repairs were used up on that one as well, guys. That Corey Moore looks like used one. Bob didn't, but Corey did. And unfortunately, Daniel Williams had to tow our pole sitter. No! Ah, that's gonna hurt. Counter! Oh, my wife's out there too. Tanya Medlock. Everybody popping in here. Steven? I know. Oh, yeah, I best behave. Yeah, the wife's in here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yep, there's my wife. She is at home. She's in the bedroom. And old Mr. Travis Chowder Browder down there. Long standing nickname from me to Travis. Glad to see everybody out there. I just got a chance to look at chat, so. All right, well, let's see here. Lights don't go off. We'll get somebody down here. Lights are gonna go off, so we're gonna wait. This past week has been a little rough, Travis, but we're hanging in there, man. We're hanging in there. I won't go into detail right now, but I can message you later and let you know what's been happening. But lights are off. We're coming to lap number 30. Keith Hanlon, Austin Williams. Now it looks like Vinny Maestas is going to be in second on the outside. So Keith Hanlon, Vinny Maestas, Austin Williams, Mike Whitaker, John Anderson, Ross Rawlings, Tristan Perrine, Paul Crumry, Charlie Woods, Tom McGregor, top 10. Jeff Hollingsworth, Hanover Fist, Lonnie Barrington, Tyrone Harris, Bob Lacavara, Corey Moore, and Daniel Williams. Rounding out the top 17. Daniel is back out there, one lap down. Now, if we don't get a yellow here within the next 12 laps, 10 to 12 laps, we'll get one for stage 2. Daniel would get his lap back at the stage, being the only driver one lap down. All he's got to do is just stay in the draft. Oh, not a yellow, and if there is a yellow before the stage, he's not involved in it, then he would also get his lap back that way. He is looking to get his lap back either here early before the stage 2 ends or at the stage here. The pace car again dives off to the safety of a pit road. There it goes. And Keith Hanlon is in control here, coming into the start zone, restart zone once again here tonight. And there it is, Green, Chevrolet Green back out again. And Keith, good jump. And wow, Vinny gonna drop it right behind Keith Hanlon and right in front of Austin. Seen the hole. after the green and went right down into it. Got Keith, Vinny, Austin. 3 wide now, going behind them as the 96 of PK leading the outside line. Drivers trying to find a open spot, looks like on the inside line. Not going to be able to do it for some. Some is going to be able to go ahead and get it down there. Keith still leading the way, but man, oh man, he has got one heck of a driver, pusher, leader behind him too. Of course, Vinny in second, not leading. Keith's leading. Got a lot of action going on back here too. A lot of lines forming up. We watch the inside or the front pack here all the way back to the 91 of Ross Rawlings. It looks like he's going to go to the outside of Mike Whitaker, I believe. Yeah, Mike Whitaker here. And Mike going to go back to the tail end. Ross and now to the back end of Todd McGregor. No relation to Conor McGregor that we know of. If he is, and we find out, he finds out, he'll let us know, I'm sure. Be kind of cool, though, if he was related to Conor. But, you know. Single file up front, side by side back here. Let's go back here where the side by side's at real quick. EK, Jeff on the outside, Tyrone on the outside, and I'm trying to find out who's also back here with them. That is, well, the 93, that is Tristan and Corey Moore. Now it looks like, wow, PK and Jeff got out ahead of Lonnie and kind of took off. How we get back up here, and oh, Vinny falling back, I believe. Something happened to the 70 of Vinny. And we do have a crank it up cam here as well, so we will definitely try to use that in the last half of the race. Still side by side back here, keeping an eye on it. That is the one of Tyrone. And over fist, Tristan Perrine, Corey Moore, and at the tail end, Daniel Williams. Daniel really wanting to get back on the lead lap at some point. Right now, Daniel just kind of needs to, I think, do what he's doing. Got to stay back here, you know, ride around, get to the stage 2 ending, and then get back on the lead lap that way. Now, he'll be at the tail end, but at least he'd be back on the lead lap. He is the only driver 1 lap down. Coming up on the halfway mark in stage 2 here in about 6 laps this time by. Yep, about 6 more laps. Your favorite part's crank it up? Well, a lot of people crank it down. Yeah, I think, yeah, somewhere around in there, Travis, is when we first met. I forgot totally how that nickname came about, but I know it was a long standing joke, and it just kind of stuck. A lot of weaving, a lot of bobbing back here, kind of keeping an eye on it too, and PK and Jeff picking them off one at a time. They're coming up on the 91 of Ross, who is going to get stuck in the middle here. As the 71 goes to the outside, that is Todd McGregor. You've got McGregor now right in front of the 96 of PK. Then Jeff. Then Lonnie, and then Bob. That's the, oh, and a big wiggle there. He's 71. Oh, Todd McGregor. That is going to allow Jeff and Lonnie to catch back to the back bumper of one another, and Jeff to catch back to the back bumper of PK. They try to do it again here. Now the middle lane is the 70 of Vinny May Estes, the 91 of Ross Rawlings, Corey Moore in the 45. Growmasters machine. Big shout out to Greg on the sponsorship for the guys there on Tuesday nights. Like I said, we'll get to them, get to that here about halfway. Ooh, looks like Tyrone giving Corey a little bit of a shove there. We got a lot of battling up here. Oh, boy, driver's having to back out of that one. 4 wide, and we had some saying, no thank you. Wow. That could have went south quickly. Oh, they're going back to the rock, huh? I don't watch real NASCAR. You know that. I've known that for years. I still don't watch it. Still, they do some straighten NASCAR up with the stupid rules they have. I ain't gonna watch it. Yeah, they got some of the most ridiculous rules, and you might as well call them the state of Arkansas racing. Yes, that's how stupid some of the rules are. And out of turn number 2 here, little wiggle, a lot of room being given. Ross Rawlings on the outside, Keith on the inside. Still a battle for the lead though between them two. That is PK and Jeff. Mike Whitaker on the outside. Corey Moore on the inside here. We have Keith Hanlon. Austin Williams. Hanover Fisk. John Anderson. Lonnie Barrington. 3 wide. Here comes Charlie up the middle as well. Oh, and here we go. 3 wide. From about 3rd row deep. From about the 3rd row on back. And Charlie keeps going here. He's not backing off. He does have the 70 of Vinny behind him. Oh, we are at the white flag, though, folks. So this time by will be stage 2. And who is it gonna be? We are about to find out. Coming across the line, the record, and Ross Rawlings is gonna win stage 2 as they wreck. Wow. Well, we're going to get a look at this because, yeah, a lot of mayhem ensued there at the line. Let's see what happened. It looks like maybe, yep, an unscheduled rapid disassembly here. It looks like Austin did, unfortunately, get into that, what is that, right rear of Keith Hanlon here. We'll get a closer look at it here real quick, but that's what it looks like from that angle. Oh, there's the pace car. Right here, here's Keith on the inside. There's Austin right there behind him, and Austin was all over the back bumper of the 17 and caught him just a little bit too much. And that sent him around right up into PK, right up into Jeff. Oh, man. Mike Whitaker going to get involved. Hanover. John Anderson going to get a piece of it. Lonnie going to get a piece of it. Who else is going to get a piece of it? Let's see here. Looks like, did Bob squeeze through that? Bob somehow managed to squeeze through that. I don't know how he did, but he did. Wow! But Ross Rawlings winning the stage here in the 91. All right. Well, we'll get Ross down here in just a second. $700 good Lord. All right, let's get Ross down here because he's seen the carnage. And let's talk to him here real quick. Ross, buddy, got a copy.
Yeah,
a lot better than it has been, I tell you.
Yeah,
go ahead.
oh, no, you're just,
Okay.
Say we've been thinking about everything you got going on.
I
man.
appreciate it.
So-
I appreciate it, man. It's slowly getting better. But hey, man, congratulations on the stage 2 victory here. But I know without what happened down there, it probably wouldn't have happened. But then again, we don't know. But man, let's talk about it here. How did you manage to get through the mess and everything and bring it home with the stage 2 victory? And kind of talk about what you've seen there and you know, how did stage 2 really work out for you? I got to hear from you.
Yeah, I think the top line's definitely the dominant line. They were all behind me when the wreck happened. Like, so I'd cleared them and watched it all in my mirror. So I just got lucky and got in front of it. But yeah, the top lane's definitely where the speed's at. So it's just kind of timing it. So the key to win the race is going to be timing it to where you're leading that outside line at the end, I think. Because once you get up there, you lose all your momentum and you get freight trained. But but outside's definitely where you want to be.
So the outside line toward the end of the race, where you want to be. Before the end of the race, kind of just keep pace, but don't really press any issues until, you know, coming down to, what would you say, about maybe 10 to go?
Oh yeah, definitely. And then hopefully you're taking the lead coming out of 4.
Well, I don't know with with what had just happened to Keith down there, coming out of 4. I don't know if I'd want to be in the lead, Tough break for Keith because, he was right there. And unfortunately, the way everything happens, man, it happens so quick. Rubbin's racing, and here at Talladega, when you're going 190 miles an hour, something happens kind of out of your hands. So, start over. Anybody can still win it. So, I guess we'll find out what happens, buddy. So, good luck down there. Can y'all make it to the end?
It's going to be really tight. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do now.
All
so
right.
We'll see.
No secrets.
We'll see.
No secrets, but
We'll see
going to
if,
be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. Mine's showing we're kind of like right there on the edge, so we'll see.
All right.
So.
Well, we'll see what happens. Ross, congratulations on the stage 2 victory, buddy. Good luck for the rest of the race.
All right, thanks, man.
Yep. All right, we'll get him back up there here, so let's go ahead. Stages are done, folks. Stages are done. A rock band setup turned into home stereo. Wow. All right, well, we do have Jeff Hollingsworth, Austin Williams, Howard Harris, Keith Hanlon, Todd McGregor, Paul Crummer, Bob Lockamar, Corey Moore, John Anderson, Vinny Bastis, Ronnie got the top 10. Hanover Fist, Lottie Barrington, Charlie Woods, Christopher Ryan, Ross Rawlings, Daniel Williams, top 16. Unfortunately, Mike Whitaker is a lap down. It looks like he might have had to toe to pit road. Not entirely sure, but he is a lap down. I do expect probably we'll see another yellow, but we'll see what happens. Pace car is off to the safety of pit road once again here tonight. Full steam ahead is Mike Whitaker trying to catch back up to him into the restart zone once again. Chevy Lane Green back out again here tonight in the Downforce Racing Cup Series. Season 15, round number 7 here in Talladega, presented to y'all by MaxspeedTV. Before we get to the Truck Series here tonight, talk about that. We're going to give it about a lap here, and then we'll try to do a little bit of crank it up here tonight for everybody out there. Hopefully we can get at least 1 or 2 laps in of that. But y'all know how super speedway racing is. So as soon as we start cranking up, we usually get a yellow. So we'll just take it lap by lap, kind of see what happens. My favorite rock bands, I have more than a few. I can't name them all off in one setting. I can assure you that. As Jeff Hollingsworth is up front, well, sort of, kind of. Austin Williams going to lead that lap right there. Teammate to his outside and the 17 behind him. All righty, folks, well, let's do it here tonight. You don't want to crank it up, we'll crank it down. But we're going to crank it up here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Alrighty, folks, after a few laps of crank it up there, we got it in here tonight. We have a new leader, or, well, Vinny has taken back over the lead, I should say. He's not a new leader, but he has taken back over the lead here with Bob Lacavara in second, Jeff Hollingsworth third, Tyrone fourth, Austin Williams running in the fifth spot here with Corey Moore. It looks like battling now. Tyrone seeing the outside line forming up again, though. Corey, PK, Keith. You got Corey Moore. You got PK. You got Keith Hanlon. It looks like Hanover Fist after right here with them, too. And I believe that is the 91 there of Ross Rawlings. Yeah, on the outside. So you've got 5 drivers on the outside and a train behind them. And unfortunately, Mike Whitaker still a lap down. He does have a car with him, and Daniel Williams. So Daniel is the last driver on the lead lap. Mike is 1 lap down. All Mike needs, though, is a yellow, and he will be back on the lead lap. Lap number 50 here tonight. Taking lap of 51. This time, guys, we're going to start seeing the 3 wide yet again form up. Want to get back here and see who that is. That is the 96 of Paul. It looks like Keith Hanlon actually went right with him, too, to the outside. There goes Hanover, and I think John Anderson trying to figure out what line he wants to go in. Bottom line, top line, and I wonder if they are all short on fuel. You see everybody, well, except for Corey now, and 1 driver in the back, that is all on that low line. So I wonder if maybe they are short on fuel. They will have to pit at least once to make it to the end. What do y'all think? Do you think they're short? Do you think they're going to have to come down? Or do you think we're going to see some drivers try to go the distance out here tonight? Throw your answers out there here in chat. We'll get to them at some point. Ooh, somebody's blinking out here. I don't know who that is. Somebody definitely off pace. Ooh, that was Austin. Oh, no. Oh, whoa. Lonnie Barrington. Keith Hanlon. Oh, that could have been bad. He can't over, or was that Austin, or was that Hanover? That was somebody. It was a driver in front of Lonnie. Oh, that was Austin. Yeah, that could have been definitely been bad. Several drivers getting involved in something back here. Definitely could have been a big problem. But right now, you know, we've got single file pretty much throughout the track. Some double file back here. Stay off that apron, guys. I mean, you're doing 190-something miles an hour. You definitely don't want to catch that apron. 195 miles an hour, 196, 197, 199, 199 miles an hour down into turn number 3, read by Keith Hanlon there. Wow, that is fast. Man. Eric. Boom. And a lot of weaving, a lot of bobbing, a lot of movement going on here. Everybody trying to be aware of where everybody is at. As we see Corey Moore, though, taking it up the gut here. He is still in the middle. It does look like the 71. I think that's the 71. Is that the 91? One of them. I seen a 1. 71. That was 71 of Todd McGregor taking it down to the inside line. It looks like a lot more drivers doing it as well. Corey's still on the outside here. 3 wide behind Corey. Looks like Vinny Maestas, Keith Hanlon, the 91 of Ross Rawlings. Now they are Yes, trying to get it figured out back here. And there is the 69 of a Hanover Fist right there. Daniel Williams and Mike Whitaker still playing it safe back here. Probably a smart idea. Or as a Southerner, a smart idea. Yeah, smart idea. Idea. Yep, you got it right, Eric. Yep. Oh, man. All right, well, side by side to Brew it again. Charlie leading the outside line this time. He is being pushed or being followed by the 71 of Todd McGregor. And Charlie got a good run. Charlie up to third. Jeff coming up into the outside line. That kind of left Bob kind of out there to dry. Bob did lead 2 laps. Oh, Bob got loose. Oh, I don't know if Tyrone got into the back of him or what, but Bob got loose. Well, Bob's starting to fall back here a little bit. John got around him, Mr. Anderson there. And Jeff takes back over the lead with Charlie, Todd, Paul, Hanover even up here in the mix now. Hanover looking to lead a lap or 2 here. Want to pick up that bonus point for leading the lap. There's Keith Hanlon. The watch of the inside with John Anderson, though. I got to say, though, I think Arkansas thinks it's a no-holds-barred match against University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. They're kicking the snot out of them 63-0. Just to give everybody a little insight on the first game of the football season. Oh, no, Jeff! Put your blank in there, buddy. 100%. Yep. 100% fuel. 100% fuel and no tire limits. So they can get as many tires they want. They don't have to worry about, well, only got 2 sets. Or only got a set left. Nope, they've got as many sets as they want to have. And that goes for that goes for their season in general. So no race is any different than the other than, the laps and stuff like that. That's it. Green, white checkers is always 2, and the fast repairs is always 3. Qualifying laps is always 4. So 2, 3, 4. I just not noticed that myself. So, so they get 1 race, 2 GWC attempts, 3 fast repairs, and 4 qualifying laps. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, man. All right. Well, oh, no, Corey. What's going on with Corey? Hang on to her, Corey. And the Grow Masters 45 kind of falling back here. All right. Still a little bit to go. I mean, coming to lap number 60. Next time by will be the 20 to go mark, folks. 60, 70, yeah. Matthew with Medlock again here tonight, folks. Next time by will be the 20 to go. They have been out here, though, at about 20 laps, so it is definitely going to be close on fuel. Eric, there we go with the wall finish thing again. Oh, my God. Killing me, Eric. And a Hanover Fist gonna lead his first lap here tonight with the help of the 17 of Keith Hammond. And now Keith going to drop it to the inside. He's going to take back over the lead with Vinny Maestas now on his tail end. But Hanover got the bonus point. 20 laps to go here tonight, folks. Remember, we will be off next week, both Tuesday night and Thursday night. So no race. Everybody have a safe weekend, Memorial Day or Labor Day weekend. I almost said Memorial Day. The Labor Day weekend, pretty much starting tomorrow. Really, it's Friday, and then of course Monday. But Labor Day being Monday, so everybody just of course have a safe weekend and a safe Monday and a safe week. No race next week. We'll get back to the hat giveaways and everything for the Grow Masters Truck Series. I do want to go ahead and go through that. Charlotte Tuesday night, Jeff Hollingsworth led 55 laps. He started in second, finished in first. Got 12 bonus points there. I heard it was a good race. He finished with 0 incidents. They had 6 cautions for 22 laps, 12 lead changes, 6 different leaders for the Grow Masters Truck Series. I do want to give them a big shout out. Greg out there at Grow Masters, you know, for understanding the situation and everything. Great guy. Of course, Grow Masters, guys, if y'all don't know what Grow Masters is, it is a deer feed supplement filled with vitamins, minerals, a dewormer for the deer. You can buy the product and check out the product at walmart.com. Search Grow Masters, and it comes in a 20-pound, 5-gallon bucket. Now, I'm sure the bucket can be reused for something else if you need another bucket. But a big shout out to Greg over at Grow Masters for, you know, sponsoring them guys on Tuesday nights and checking on us. Fully understand, Greg. We do appreciate you, buddy. You do not know how much we appreciate you. And, you know, Bob and Hanover and Mike and Jeff and Paul and everybody out here making sure we're doing all right, hanging in there and picking up on the family. And everybody out in chat, thank you all so much. Thank you all for being supportive and in every single way, whether I'm here or I'm not. Thank you all for tuning in. We do appreciate it, especially me. Remember, keep my mom and Steven, my brother, my wife, and me, just, you know, keep us in your prayers still. As we are still going through some tough situations, but it's slowly getting better. As we wind down the final laps here, 16 laps to go. Hollingsworth up front with, I believe that is Charlie behind him, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Keith Hanlon on the inside here. You know, a lot of these guys are hungry out here, folks. We got a lot of hungry drivers that are trying to grab a victory. A lot of movement going on back here. A lot of side by side, a lot of weaving, a lot of bobbing. And I don't see nobody coming down pit road, but we are going to hit 15 to go here at the line. I don't know if the inside line is the preferred line. I mean, I've always drove the inside, always. Whether it be Daytona, Talladega, I've always ran the inside. I hate the outside line, and I hate being in front of other drivers on the restart of a race. I do not want to be the guy that causes a big pileup, you know. That's just not me. But it has been so long since I have raced. Y'all would probably tell me to keep my day job and just stay in the booth, because that's how bad I'd probably be. Get out here and race these guys, I'd end up driving backwards. Of course, Paul would love that. Paul wants to see me drive. He wants to see somebody drive backwards. So it'd probably be me. I'd probably be the driver that would drive backwards. When there's about 5 laps to go, ask you, all right, well, we're 14 to go here. You know, we've heard several drivers say it about 10 laps to go. They're going to start making some moves. So, you know, we'll see how it all plays out. We're coming to 13 to go here, and I'm just kind of curious, though, if these guys are even going to be able to make it. You know, they've been out here coming up on 27 laps here this time by. It looks like hand over fist out of the inside here. He is going to try to squeeze back up front here, but that outside line really moving. And I'm trying to keep an eye on it, folks. Don't let me forget. I have not forgot about Daniel Williams and Mike Whitaker either. So, you know, they get a late race yellow here. Mike's going to be right back on the lead lap. So Mike is the only driver a lap down. And, you know, he gets a late race yellow. He's not involved in it. Then, you know, we'll have all 17 drivers back out on the lead lap. And, boy, that would change things for sure if we got one. Let's hope we don't see one. But, you know, we definitely still could between now and the white flag. So, with that being said, of course, the 2 GWC attempts are there just in case. We'll put it at a 50-50 shot right now until we, of course, get to the white flag. And, oh, man, I thought for a second we was going to see some 4 wide up here. A lot of movement, though, going on behind our leaders, Jeff Hollingsworth and Charlie. We do see the 1 of Tyrone, the 15 of Austin. And we're not done with the movement, guys. Not done at all here. John Anderson right up ahead of, who is that? The 70, I believe, of Vinny Maestas. And right behind the 5 of Bob Lacavara. It looks like Jeff is going to go to the high side here. That's going to put Charlie up into that front spot. Charlie going to grab another lap here. That's going to be 7 under his belt here tonight. But we still have, folks, 11 to go here. And do the math on how many miles that is. Remember, it's a 2.5 mile track, and we've got drivers bumping the wall. We got drivers going sideways. We don't have a yellow. We got 4 wide, and now oh, golly. I'm scratching my head here wondering how that number 1 car did not go around there of Mr. Tyrone. I think that was Tyrone. Jeez. I'm just trying to figure it out. That was crazy. That was insane. Got Austin Williams and Corey Moore now up in the front 2 spots. Ooh, and 3 wide behind them. 10 laps to go out of turn number 2. Oh, we've got John going around, and we've got a yellow. A late race yellow here that I'm sure some drivers did not want to see. But we do have one, and it looks like the 56 of John Anderson and the 96 of a PK here. Let's figure out what happened here. Oh, John is up ahead of PK. Well, it looks like right here. Oh, it looks like, yeah, John does go down to the low side. PK didn't tag him there. John doing some weaving and some bobbing back here, and the 96 sees the opening and takes it to the outside, and just a little bit too close there. It looks like contact being made between the 2 of them, and that is where the 96 does go around. The 90 or the 56 does go around. Now the 56 also going to get tagged here by the 71 of Todd McGregor here. So a late race yellow here tonight. Now that is going to help Mike Whitaker to get back on the lead lap. So guess what, folks? We're going to have everybody on the lead lap. Oh, okay. 20, it is 20 pounds, folks, but it's only a 2-gallon bucket. So 20 pound, 2-gallon bucket, not a 5-gallon bucket. Well, if you need a extra 2-gallon bucket, well, you'll have an extra one. Thank you, Greg. Hey, anything you send me, I'll write it down, so I'll remember that next time. It looks like a 5-gallon bucket, to be honest with you. Oh, man. So it is a 20-pound bucket, but it's only 2 gallons. So, 6 to 8 deer. Let me read this here real quick. I got it right here. So it is 6 to 10 deer per month per mineral site. So each bucket will do 6. So we'll do 6 to 8 deer per month per mineral site. 6 to 8, 6 to 10, somewhere around in there. I've got both. They did have a delay in their new hats, but I'm sure we've got all that taken care of. I'm sure I'll get a message here from Greg about that. But Walmart.com, folks, check them out. Grow Masters. Well, according to Greg, it is 20 pounds. So I guess because it's a, it is a deer mineral fortified with vitamins and organic all natural dewormer, available at Walmart.com. And Brian loves water. I see that in chat here as I was looking at it. Wow. So I'm looking here, and all right, so 8 to go. So we got 7 to go. It'll be 6 to go when we get the green. So our top 10 did not come down. Austin Williams, Corey Moore, Jeff Hollingsworth, Keith Hanlon, Lottie Barrington, Charlie Woods, Bob Lacavara, Kristen Perrine, Vinny Maestas, Ty McGregor. So our top 10 did not come down. They've been out here 33 laps. PK, Daniel Williams, Ross Rawlings, Tyrone Harris, John Anderson, Hanover Fist, Mike Whitaker. All down pit road. Well, very interesting, to say the least. Charlie is sitting in 6th right now. Vinny is sitting back in 10th. I know we got a couple of people out there with picks. I didn't pick anybody here tonight. I was just hoping for a good race. And what a race it's been here at Talladega. It's been tame for the most part. I mean, other than the little bit of hiccups we've had down here on the track tonight, but a lot of good race, a lot of side-by-side, a lot of 3, and a lot of 4 wide. A lot more 4 wide tonight than I think I've seen in the past couple of weeks when I have broadcasted at Talladega. So, a lot of 4 wide has happened here tonight. Very quick, but still a lot of 4 wide. Of course, our pace car is off to the safety of pit road once again here tonight. Now coming to 6 to go. Austin leading the way with Corey Moore in the Growmasters. We got the auction hub and the Growmasters cars up for rut here. Austin, our leader. And here we go, the Chevy Land Green back out again here tonight. We're going to make it 6 laps to go here tonight. It's anyone's game or anyone's race or whatever. Still 6 to go at Talladega. Plenty of laps here. I mean, you got to make some moves here at some point. You don't want to wait too long and you don't want to do it too early, but you got to do it at some point to set yourself up for the best spot you can be in. And whoa, Austin got a little wiggly. I think Jeff might have got him a little bit too much, but both of them backed off of it. And it looks like Jeff is going to keep his car in the P2 spot. Austin still up front. Boy, Jeff giving him all sorts of shoving out there. I guess shoving is loving at this point. Oh, man. Well, we got 11 watching out there here tonight. We only got 4 likes, though, folks. Can we hit that like button here tonight for the Downforce Racing Cup Series here on MaxspeedTV? 5 laps to go, and still, still 5 laps is 5 laps. We haven't even... We haven't even hit the white flag yet, though, so, well, we got a driver off. I don't know who that is. Trying to find out who that was. Oh, that was Hanover. I think he put his hand over his fist a little bit too much on that one. Oh no. Good save though, because that could have been bad. Too much. All right, still looking, still watching the outside 2 lines here, and they are starting to form up a little bit more. Daniel Williams, our pole setter. Oh, 4 wide. Oh, no, now we're wrecking, and oh, no. Oh, no, this is going to set up a GWC here tonight, folks. Oh, that 4 wide did not work out. Oh, man. Well, I was actually fixing to say Daniel Williams coming back up toward the front, our pole center, and, well, unfortunately, right here, I think mistakes were made. Let's see here. We are on Todd McGregor. Now, Todd shoots down to the outside line from the inside. So the second lane sees the opening, and I want to say them two kind of met right there. Looks like Daniel was coming down a hair, and Todd was coming up a hair, and yeah, both of them they're just going to meet each other right in the middle here. Todd might have moved up a little bit too much. But then again, like I said, it is not my call. However, Todd McGregor is going to go around. Oh, man. Well, a GWC attempt number 1. Coming at you, we got overtime here tonight on MaxspeedTV. We're not done! Overtime, as they call it. All right, so I don't see anybody participating in pit road here. If they did, they're already back out on the track. maybe participation on pit road is not a thing right now, which would make sense. I mean, track position is going to be very, very important. Oh, no. Oh, no, Daniel Williams. Yep, here we go. We got Daniel coming down pit road. Now, Daniel does have a fast repair left. Looks like Tristan is also down pit road here, too. Tristan has got a, let's see. Daniel's got 2 fast repairs left, my bad. And Tristan's got 2 as well. Looks like now both of them only have 1 fast repair. So they come down, fast repair used. They're already right back out. Lights are still on the pace car here, though, folks. So, still a lot. I mean, you've got 3 laps. So the way a GWC attempt works is they'll go green. We make it back around to the white flag. Of course, whatever happens after that happens. If we get another yellow between the green and the white, well, we got 1 more attempt at it. We could have 2 overtimes if need be. All right. Well, one more time before we get to overtime here tonight. Arkansas did beat Arkansas Pine Bluff 70-0. So that was not even a game. I wonder how much Arkansas Pine Bluff got paid to get beat that bad. I have no idea. Yeah, 70-0. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people had them pick like 56-7 or, 56-14. I was thinking along those lines. I was not thinking a shutout, but, I think even one person had UAPB beating Arkansas. Yeah, I don't foresee that. If Arkansas, Pine Bluff would have beat Arkansas, just forfeit the season at that point. Be done with it. Don't even go with the rest of it. Yeah, Game of Life is fun. It's just long. I don't like long board games. Monopoly, can't stand Monopoly. Now maybe if you could rob the banker, that would be, okay. If a set time limit, yeah, because Monopoly can go for hours and hours and days. I mean, that is a long game. Long game. 2 hours max. I don't even go for an hour max. I try to be done with it within 5 minutes. It never works, but Oh, it only goes by quick, Eric, if you're having fun. Now, who has fun in Monopoly? The person who's winning has fun. The people who's losing does not. Oh, man. All right. Well, pace car lights coming into turn number 3 here. Pace car and the rest of the group coming into 3 and 4 here. That car will dive off to the safety of pit road once again. Got Austin, Jeff, Lonnie, Bob, Keith, Mike, Tyrone, Corey, Vinny, and Paul. Top 10. John, Ross, Charlie, Hanover, Todd, Tristan, and Daniel. 17 running out the field here tonight. All 17 drivers still, or now, back on the lead lap. Still anybody's race, folks. Anybody's race. Coming into the restart zone here, overtime. The Chevrolet Green coming back at you here momentarily. And Austin on the loud pedal. Chevrolet Green. Overtime underway here tonight on MaxspeedTV. The Downforce Racing Cup Series here on Thursday night. Brought to you by MaxspeedTV here at Talladega. Gotta get to the white. That's gonna be the thing. Gotta get to the white. Oh, Lonnie. Jumping to the outside line. That has opened the inside as a Keith Hanlon. Now coming to the outside line of Jeff Hollingsworth and Austin, and they're wrecking back there again. Overtime number 2, folks. Oh, and it's Bob. Oh, no. Oh, it's Bob and Mike. Oh. Bob Lacavara and Mike Whitaker get connected here. Doing a little bit of trading paint, looks like. And, yep, right there is the contact. And kind of looking at it here, it looks like Bob might have come down just a little bit too far, as the 707, of course, was getting a run there, too. You can see him come starting to fly up there a little bit quick. And, of course, just the slightest bump from that right front to the left rear onto the 5 there. And, yep, it could have been a little bit of net code there, too. But regardless of if it was net code or not, we kind of seen what happened after that, and yeah, definitely no net code. Sorry, Mike, no net code on that one, buddy. Right there, yeah. I mean, then it was just kind of odd from there, man. Oh man, the 707 gonna take some damage there too, after getting up there on that safer barrier. It almost slipped my mind. He does a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump up there, and man, so we go to overtime number 2, and oh, well, looks like Bob's coming down pit road here. No surprise. Looks like several drivers down pit road. Wow, we're gonna have to check it out here. Looks like Corey Moore, Tyrone Harris, Lonnie, Ike, Kristen. Alrighty. So, overtime number 2. This is it. Whatever happens here, happens. Let's see here. Charlie is in 7th right now. Man. All right. Well, we got Austin up here by the pace car. And we've got Jeff. What is Jeff doing? Jeff's saving fuel. Interesting. I remember, these guys have not pitted. Austin Williams and Jeff Hollingsworth have not come down pit road. They've been out here 43 laps. You know they are getting close on fuel. Looks like PK back there trying to help him out a little bit. Can't say for sure, but that's what it looks like. Of course, Jeff clutching it, shutting off the engine, doing what he needs to do to save as much fuel as possible. Looks like Austin's doing the same thing as well. They get up to the pace car, shut off the engine, clutch it, do whatever. And, well, here we go. Lights are off. Final time, folks. That's it. Whatever happens now happens. Yeah, he's pushing him. But, you know, shutting off the engine, clutching, you know as well as I do, he is saving as much as he can. as we got Ross Rawlings now on the top side here with Hollingsworth. Oh, golly, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Oh, man. I laugh about it, but yet, you know, I'm sitting up here. They're down there. They're the ones that got to worry about it. I don't. You know, I don't got to worry about saving fuel. Oh, man. All right, well, pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road for the final time here tonight. Of course, it'll also, if we do get a yellow, it'll come back out, but we will not go green. So, same rules apply. Go green, we got to get to the white, get a caution, that's it, race is over. We get to the white flag, then they just, whatever happens, happens after that. They race it back to the line. And whoever crosses first wins the race here tonight. Here we go, folks. The Chevrolet green flag coming out once again. And for the final time here tonight, Austin on the loud pedal. There it is, Chevrolet green back out once again here tonight. And boy, do we have some very interesting things here tonight. Austin, Jeff, PK, Ross, Hanover, John, Todd, Charlie, Keith, and Daniel Williams, Keith Hanlon. Okay, we've got a lot of movement back here, so I can't really get to it. Oh, no, we're wrecking. It is not going to happen. Caution is out. Race is over. Austin wins it here tonight. All right, well, let's see what all happened here. Looks like some 4 wide is what happened. See Daniel Williams and Corey Moore there, and it looks like a little bit of bobbing between Corey and the, I believe that is the 17. Yeah, Corey Moore and the 45 and the 17 of Keith Hanlon. A little bit of bobbing, a little bit of weaving, and then right there looks like, yeah, it looks like right there is where it all kind of transpired after that. Todd McGregor, looks like Bob going to get a piece of it. Corey Moore, Daniel Williams, Todd, it looks like Tyrone going to get a piece of that. And, all right, well, there it is, folks. On a lap here, Austin Williams is going to be your winner here tonight. It does look like PK there in second and Jeff Hollingsworth in third, I do believe. We will have to wait until we get to the line, but it looks like Austin Williams. I do believe Austin is going to be our winner here tonight, so congratulations to Austin on the win. Looks like it was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 5 punch for the OGR guys here tonight at Talladega. Top 3, Austin Williams, Paul Crumrod, Jeff Hollingsworth, Charlie Woods in 4th, and Ross Rawlings rounding out the top 5 unofficially. But there it is, checkered flag. Austin Williams bringing it home into victory lane for his 2nd win of the season. We will, of course, get the top 3 down here on the MaxspeedTV post-race show here. And I don't know if Austin's got enough fuel to burn it out here tonight, but Austin grabbing the victory here this evening. Congratulations again to Austin on the win. We will get to the back stretch here, and then I'll pause it, get the top 3 in their place where I want them, and we'll give them a little chit chat here tonight. So, all right. Well, it looks like Austin's going to follow the pace car all the way around. He might try to burn it up here. I don't know. Like Ross is already ready to go for next week. He's already taken his car behind the wall. Let me go ahead and we'll get these guys squared away. Good night, Brian. Takes so long to get around this track. All righty, folks. Well, let's go ahead and get a gyro cam here on Austin. Yeah, I think he's trying to save fuel. Yeah, he is. He's trying to save fuel to get it back around here, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here, and we will get gyro here. We're going to get the top 3 up here on the MaxspeedTV post-race show. So hang tight, guys and gals, if y'all are out there. We will be right back. Alrighty, guys and gals, so we are back here. We've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. We're going to go ahead and pull Jeff up here real quick. Mid conversation. Never fails. Never fails. I think you do that on purpose, by the way.
No, right there.
Well, you know, Jeff, Super Speedway Racing, man, it used all 2 of the GWC attempts here. Some drivers even, unfortunately, had to use all 3 of their quick repairs out here tonight. But man, it was a crazy race, very good race. Talk about your racing as a driver there, buddy. Finished 3rd out here tonight, man. Talk about it.
Well, they changed the package, I guess, in iRacing. I haven't done a race in here since the last update, and you actually go slower in the turns, and when you're out front, you lose speed and you get runs on the high side. I don't know if you got any of that, but we were flying on that, on the very high side. It was a lot of fun. You know, I only had the one NC where the end of that one stage where somebody got crossed up. But anyways, I had a blast. I know the guys had a blast, and yeah, I had fun. I can honestly say that I had a good dang time.
Oh, well, fuel strategy, your favorite thing. Talk about it, because, man, it came down to the both GWC attempts, and you and Austin did not come down. Y'all were out there 46 laps. Y'all had to have been close of running out.
When we finished with that second green white checker, I had 0.6 of a gallon left. Yeah, I mean,
wow.
I was risking it, but you know, it's a habit, and most of the guys that I know that race, they save gas during cautions, and then when I was actually leading, there's no reason to go full pedal when the guy behind you is not touching you.
Yeah.
You know, so I was saving the whole time. Yeah, I'd seen John ran out of gas there under the last pace lap and lost a bunch of spots. So anyways, it was a total blast, and I can honestly say I did not have a horrible time tonight, and I'm real happy for Austin and PK and all of our dudes finished top 5, and it was just a great night.
Yep, top 5 for the OGR guys. Of course, we're going to be off next week, man. So when we come back September the 12th, we're going to be at Homestead. How do you feel about Homestead?
You know I like Homestead.
Oh, yeah.
Should be good. I got to learn how to drive the Chris line, and I'll be even better. Yep, that guy owns it. If he shows up, he's threatening to show up and race with us some more. So he's really good.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see him and Vinny go at it head to head there.
Oh yeah. Well, I got you down here real quick. So I know Tuesday night I was set to broadcast. Things happened. You won the Charlotte race for the Grill Masters Truck Series. Congratulations on the win there.
Thank you.
Real quick, how was that race? I know we had, y'all had like 6 cautions, so looks like 2 of them were the stage, so 4 regular. How'd that race go?
It was really racy. I thought it was fun. It was a good race, and I was able to pull it off there and had a good finish. So, I won the race, but I mean, it's still, it's a stout field. These guys are all good, and it's fun to race with them, and it's challenging. So I feel really good about that, and kind of stacking points in that series. This one's getting close. I'm hoping to do well for the rest of the season.
All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job. Here tonight, 3rd. Awesome win Tuesday night there. I know you got a few final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your 3rd here tonight, and I'll let you go do that. Of course, have a safe Labor Day weekend, safe week, and all right, yours, Jeff.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you have a good weekend, too. I'm glad everything's going better for you and your family, and much love and prayers. Awesome job to Austin, PK, Charlie, Ross, the whole, our whole crew was doing real well. I don't know. Todd, I think, got mixed up at the end. So did Danny, but we still had a good run for the, and like to thank, of course, Bob and Terry, Grow Masters for the Tuesday League, Coast Guard, Henry Arms, Mission 22, Purple Heart Homes, and Black Acid Racing Apparel. They're also on the car now. And that's it, man. I hope you have a good Labor Day. Much love. God bless America.
All righty, Jeff. Go celebrate your 3rd here tonight, man. Thank you for the kind words. We'll see you in 2 weeks, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you. All righty. Well, that is Jeff for 3rd here tonight. We're going to jump over here to our 2nd place finisher here this evening, Mr. PK, Big PK, Paul Crumbright. Unfortunately, he didn't have it his way here tonight, but he had it his way for leading 1 lap.
Yeah, it was darn close. Yeah, it was darn close.
Yeah, well, talk about it, Paul, man. Talladega, it's super speedway racing. Tonight, y'all, really, 2 drivers really came down to the fuel issue. Well, several really, but, here at the end, it came down to 2 drivers with fuel. You were up here. You had pitted. You were good to go. You were only out there 15 laps, so you were good to go. Talk about your overall racing, coming up to the front, leading the lap, kind of falling back down, meandering, you doing Paul things, and, finding yourself up here, up toward the front, GWC attempt 1, GWC attempt number 2. Talk about it.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to finish this race. It was kind of crazy, but you know me, I love these super speedway races, and I'm usually up in the top 5 every race. And today, I had the most fun I've ever had with our team and the league here than we have in a long time at this super speedway race tonight. I don't know, they may have done something with the dynamics of the car or something, because it feels a lot different. And you get in that air, it's like driving against a brick wall. And you really had to kind of change your strategy up quite a bit. It almost felt like you were watching the Daytona race. It was the real one. You got out there and it was just, it was roadblock it. I mean, you had to get and find that clean air. But if you try to pass by yourself, you were done for. It's just, there's no way. You had to have at least 2 to 3 cars to even go anywhere out there, which I don't mind, because if you don't want a single car going around everybody. But it was different. That's all I can say. I don't know what it was, but it was definitely different.
Yeah, I mean, you started toward the back. You started in 13th. We had 17 drivers out here tonight. I think at one time or another we had one driver, and then they got their lap back, and then we had another driver go a lap down. They got their lap back. We had everybody on the lead lap, and it looks like unfortunately John Anderson here had something go on, and he finished a lap down. But regardless, everybody looks like they were given, for the most part, a lot of room out there. But going back to, you started back in 13th. What was it like, in the pack, at the start of the race, trying to, I guess, figure out where you really wanted to be at?
Oh, it was horrible. I mean, it was. I wanted to be up front because just being in the back with there, I figured. Well, to be honest with you, I don't know what I did wrong in qualifying because it just felt like I was driving a car, hauling a truck and a trailer and a camper and a boat all at the same time. It just did not want to go. It just didn't want to go anywhere. So, I started back there. I figured, well, I'll just take it easy a little bit. And then the guys started laughing at me like, yeah, right, PK, you're not gonna. You will see you up there in about 2 laps. You'll try to get up to the front, but it's just the bottom line was dead. You'd get these checkups that were so drastic. I've literally slammed on my brakes and smoked my tires, I think at least in 3 occasions. And it wasn't anybody's fault. It was just the way the air was around the cars. It was literally just felt like we were stopping midstream into the corners, and it was scary at times. So we figured it out. Jeff and I, we came up with a game plan, and you probably saw where we went after a few oopsie daisies.
Yeah.
The outside line it just felt great out there. It was almost like the Larson line came alive out there at Talladega on the outside, which is very rare for it to do, but it did, and it worked.
Yeah, usually it's that inside line at Dega or the inside line and that mid line. You can get side by side, and it's nose to nose. Here tonight it was that third lane. That third lane, man, came in, and it just seemed like that's where everybody needed to be. But only so many cars can fit up there unless you go single file. So and we wouldn't have any of that single file here tonight. Everybody,
no, not at all. And Jeff and I were hitting 202 at the middle of the backstretch back there up on the top line. So
wow,
we were close to hitting about I'd say probably 209 going into turn 3. That's how fast we were.
Yeah, the highest I seen was 195, but I'm not saying you ain't lying. I could see it. I could see you guys hitting over 200, close to 210. And I thought these things were supposed to have, those restrictor plates, but
Yeah, I think the top gear. I think the 5th gear was really tall. I think that's what I screwed up on. Everybody, well, most of the people that did the qualifying really well, they were in 4th gear around there, and I put it in 5th, and just it was so.
Oh, man.
But once you got in the pack,
yeah.
I think there was only one time I hit 209 in the back coming in 3 is where I actually started seeing the rev limiter flash.
Oh,
on my
wow,
gauge.
yeah.
And I was like, man, we are flying, especially when I was, I think it was me, Jeff, and Ross was all in line on the top there. So it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was a crazy race. Of course, off next week, but we still have the rest of the season to go. So when we come back after the holidays, or the holiday, I should say, we go to Homestead. Of course, I know several drivers like the track. How do you feel about it?
Oh, I love that track. I love running the Larson line there like a madman. It's a great track. It's just again that track is tire management. You just got to watch your tires, especially in 3 and 4. You could really burn them up depending on how you're coming in and going out on turn 3 and 4. And 1 is so great. I love turn 1. I can really get a lot of speed out of this, but I'm excited for it. Definitely.
All righty. Well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Finishing in the P2 spot, man. Final thought, shout outs, thanks you want to get before you go celebrate and enjoy the week off, man. Mike's yours.
Yep, I'd like to thank you for all the broadcasting that you do for us. I know your family's been sick the last couple of days, so thank goodness the prayers are starting to work, and hope mom and everybody gets better soon. And Thanks to teammates, Austin. He was scared I was gonna pass him because I did that to him one time. But he's a cool guy. He's up and coming. Every time I see him up in the front, I just get a kick out of it. But I promised him I was gonna push him to the front, and we did. So everybody on our team, Jeff, Todd. I know Steven was sick tonight, but we got Daniel took the pole.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. Daniel took the pole tonight.
Yep.
James and everybody. Everybody is just amazing on our team, and then that's pretty much it. Purple Heart Homes. I got Purple Heart Homes on the back of the car as always, and I'd like to thank those guys for everything they do for us veterans out there.
All righty, we'll go celebrate your P2 here tonight, Big PK, buddy, and we'll yak at you throughout the week, and we'll see you back on the track in 2 weeks on Tuesday night, actually. So
Yep.
We'll see you then.
All right, sounds good, brother.
Yep, see you, bud. Alrighty, folks. Well, I'm sure he is ecstatic out here tonight. Probably not the way he wanted to get it, but Austin, awesome win here, buddy. Hey, man. Well, you're back in the victory lane, and we got to go all the way back to round 2. I know you've had some ups and downs throughout the season after round 2, but you're back in the victory lane here tonight at Talladega. You coming into this race, Austin, and I'm sure it crossed your mind. It's a crapshoot. Anybody can win it. It's just where you're at the right time at any given point in the race. Kind of talk about the start of the race out here tonight. You started kind of mid-pack 2 in the 8th spot. I'm sure you had to kind of maneuver some areas here tonight. You had a couple of drivers that was pushing the daylights out of you here, trying to get you up to the front, and, well, that happened. Man, talk about it, the race out here tonight, and then, of course, talk about, coming down to the wire here, man. 2 GWCs, it took them both, but look where you're at, man. Victory Lane, talk about it, buddy.
Yeah, starting 8th. Just want to ride because it's going to be a long race, we all knew. Of course, trying to get to the top 5 in the first stage. I think I just made it right outside the top 5, and then second stage, I think that's where we wrecked. Yep, coming to the checker flag. Not even sure I got a point there or not.
Go ahead. I'm just looking.
Still coming up with 0 X's. Finished the race 0 X's too. That's good. And then that pretty much the last stretch. Just trying to save as much gas as I could, and so I didn't have to go back in. And it worked out. All them cautions, didn't like them, but it worked out. That top 5, we all got a top 5, and that was great. Didn't want to win in a caution, but we'll take them.
Yeah, you take a win when you can, right? Yeah. I'm looking at it here. It looks like the points are, being updated. I'm sure they'll do the final points, tomorrow. But it looks like as of right now, no incidents. So there's 2 points there. You led the most laps. You got that point. Led 1 or more laps. So there's another point. I'm sure they're going to be working on the stage points here as we get to. Right. Tomorrow and everything. They got to go back and do that. But that, as of right now, that's kind of where we're setting at for you on that wise. But, coming down to it, man, I mean, we had some green flag racing out there. We even had some incidents out there. Like you said, you were a part of it, but you managed to get it back under control. You managed to calm down, and then, here we go. We got a caution late into the race, set up the first GWC attempt. What was going through your mind? GWC attempt number 1. We won't talk about number 2 yet. Number 1, did you think at that point maybe y'all would be able to finish it with that? Because I know y'all were running low on fuel.
Yeah, me and Jeff was talking about the whole race, trying to, every time we went to a caution, we'd try to save fuel or fall back if we was leading too much and save some fuel. But on that first green white checkered, I knew he was in a good spot because Jeff was right behind me in 3rd, so he's going to push me to the end, and figured it'd be no problem there. But a caution came out, of course, and it put him outside of me. But we had both teammates on that behind us, so we all figured it was going to be a good race at the end anyways.
Well, setting up that GWC attempt number 2, now you're in a position to where, all right, I got teammates around me. You know, I'm leading. Even Paul said you was a bit nervous. You thought he was going to pass you.
Yeah.
Talk about that. I mean, he said he wasn't. You know, you all are racing for a win. You know, but y'all are teammates too. So, how nervous was you?
He's pulled it in the past. He's pushed me all the way to the end. Oh, I'm not gonna pass you, and jump out there at the very end and take it from me. So it's hard to take his word on it, but he said he was going to, but didn't have to though.
It didn't have to, man. Well, awesome win out here tonight, Austin. Your second win of the season. Probably not the way you wanted it, but hey, I mean, you'll take it. You'll take the win.
Yep.
So, you know, we are off next week, Tuesday, both Tuesday and Thursday. So no race next week, but you know, when we do come back, we will be at Homestead September the 12th. How do you feel about Homestead, buddy? That marks the halfway mark, really, of the season. So, talk about it.
That's a good track. I mean, decent at it, not too bad, not too terrible. So should be good, and should be a good finish.
What are you hoping for? I know you're hoping for a win, but you know.
Yeah, hoping for a win, but always wanting to get stage points. Good finish, obviously, if not a win, and of course, come out with 0 X's. That'd be great too.
That would.
Just trying to get some more points for championship.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you're not too far back. I mean, yeah, we got a lot of races left still yet, Austin. This is definitely going to help you here tonight, buddy, to kind of move up. We'll see how it all stacks up going into, you know, here in 2 weeks. But you know, enjoy the week off. You know, kind of step back, relax, enjoy the weekends. Make sure you're safe as always, Austin, and. You know, we'll see you back out here in 2 weeks at Homestead, buddy. We'll actually see you if you race on Tuesday. We'll see you there first, and then we'll see you on Thursday. You know, awesome win out here tonight, buddy. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate.
Yeah, thanks for Bob for hosting the league. It's always fun, and thanks for you for the broadcast, and big shout out to all the OGR guys for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finish. That was fun.
Yep. Hey, y'all got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch out here tonight. So
yeah.
it's hard enough going 1, 2, 3. But going 1 through 5, that's something else. Alrighty, Austin, we'll go celebrate the win here tonight, buddy. We're not gonna keep you, man. We'll see you in 2 weeks, bud.
All right, thanks.
Thank
See
you.
you.
See you. All right, well, that is Austin Williams grabbing the win out here tonight. What a race, though, guys. I mean, it was an eventful race here for sure. For the Downforce Racing Series, Cup Series. Let me let y'all know it's the Cup Series. Truck Series is on Tuesday. Sponsored by Grow Masters. Check them out on Walmart.com. Grow Masters. Give them a big shout out, Greg, out there. Great guy to talk to. Great guy to know as well. I think that's about it. A big shout out to, of course, everybody out there tuning in here tonight on MaxspeedTV. We're going to get down here to the, well, it's really the official results because the points are being updated as we speak. Of course, the stage points and stuff will be all done. I would assume tomorrow. Kind of looking at it here, and it doesn't look like I see the stage points done, but then again, I could be wrong. But these are the official results. We're going to get any other admin stuff they have to do here tonight. Austin Williams grabbing the win out here tonight at Talladega. Awesome win. Second win of the season by Austin Williams here tonight. Paul Crumry there, Mr. PK, there in second. Hang on just a second. Got to grab me something to drink. Got PK in second. Jeff Hollingsworth third. Charlie Woods fourth. Ross Rawlings in fifth. Top 5 for the OGR guys. Head over fist. Grabbing a 6th place spot here tonight. Mike Whitaker 7th. Keith Hanlon in 8th. Tristan Perrine 9th. And Bob Lacavara rounding out the top 10. Vinny Estes at 11th. Lonnie Barrington in 12th. Ty McGregor 13th. Tyron Harris 14th. Daniel Williams 15th. Corey Moore 16th. And John Anderson will round out the field here tonight in 17th. But again, our winner here tonight, Austin Williams. A big shout out to, of course, everybody out there. Oh, John, yeah, I heard you ran out of gas. Man. Yeah, man, oh man, that stinks. Oh man, well you'll get them next here in 2 weeks, buddy. I almost said next week. We ain't racing next week. You'll get them in 2 weeks, but at Homestead, man. But that's gonna do it here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Again, a big shout out to, of course, everybody out there tuning in here tonight. A big shout out to Bob, Hanover, Mike, and all the drivers over here at Downforce. Not only on Thursdays, but on Tuesdays as well. We'll see y'all back on MaxspeedTV for Downforce on a Tuesday here in 2 weeks' time. That will be on the September the 10th. We will be at Nashville Super Speedway. So that will be the 9th race of the season there. So technically the halfway mark. But big shout out to, like I said, everybody out there. But that's going to do it here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all. And have a good night.